Hey team, happy Monday to you. Hope you're all doing well and had a great weekend. I am actually out taking a walk right now, and I thought this would be a great time to communicate what I wanted to share with you all on this Monday. And it's really about learning and how we may be able to integrate some of our professional development into our lives in a way that maybe doesn't feel as intrusive or obligatory as it may have felt in the past. And so I wanted to talk to you about just a couple of things I was thinking about over the weekend. So, the first idea is, oftentimes when we think about learning from the perspective of, reading, attending a class, watching a lecture, getting information in, and then taking a test, kind of regurgitating that information out, and that's how we learn. And that's considered a focused way of learning. And what begins to happen is, we do this from the time we're children all the way through college into our adulthood, and we begin to associate learning with work. And yet there's a different way of thinking about learning, and it's learning as play. And so there's really kind of two ways of learning. One of those is that focused way, and then the other is what they call diffuse. And this happens when we go for a walk, we go for a hike, we get out and exercise, we do something passive. So maybe it's meditation, breathing exercises, just taking a break during the day, getting a little sun on our face. It gives us a different way of thinking about things, a different perspective. So I'd like to invite all of us to think about how we might be able to integrate those moments into our day and begin to think about that professional learning as something that is positive, because we all know that we need this for our own professional and personal growth. And yet it always feels like an obligation. Where am I going to fit this into my life currently? And yet there's lots of opportunity for us to do this. So oftentimes some of my best thinking is done when I'm out taking a walk. My mind is in more of a passive mode. New ways of thinking, new ideas can emerge. Whereas oftentimes, if I'm just sitting focused on something for a long period of time, I begin to lose perspective and actually begin to shrink the number of ideas or opportunities that begin to emerge. So, for us as a team, I want us to figure out, how can we do that? And, realizing, yes, we're in the office on Wednesdays and Thursdays, but there are opportunities when we're driving for work, whether we're traveling. We could be listening to audiobooks, we could be listening to podcasts, we could be taking in information that way, but also during our day, taking those intentional breaks that we know that we need that for our own mental health, that will really help us build in that strong ability to think of things in new ways, which our foundation is vitally in need of. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. I'm looking forward to hearing from each of you about your own professional development, how you'd like to pursue that, what that looks like for you. But in the meantime, I hope that you will take a break, go out for a walk, clear your head, and come back to work at least fresh. If not, you may actually find something innovative and new while you're out doing it. And anyway, looking forward to seeing you all later this week. Take care. Bye-bye.